I forgot that light. Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I hope you guys are doing well. This was a video I wanted to make for a very long time, and it's the comparison of American Girl, Our Generation, and My Life as dolls. To not trip up over my words, I'm just going to say My Life because there's so much words to say. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time because I have all three brands, and why not show the differences between each three for funsies, because like, why not? To represent each brand, I have Melody, Rebecca, and Janet. I wanted to get dolls that didn't have anything done to them and ones that are not recently new, and if they do have something done to them, it's not that big. Like Janet, for example, she does have freckles, but it's still like kind of the basic doll that you would find in the My Life brand. So first, I wanted to start off with something you would notice about the dolls besides the doll themselves: the pricing. Everyone knows American Girl is the most expensive out of the three brands. That is not a shock. That shouldn't be a shock if you are part of the AG community. American Girls tend to go from $89 if American Girl is feeling generous and having a sale, to $115. I know with some of the historical dolls they have raised the prices, which I don't get, I don't understand, girl. But American Girl is the most expensive, with $98 being, I've seen the lowest they've go for a sale. Anyone remind me in the comments if they have ever gone lower, but the lowest I remember is $98, and the highest for at least a Truly Me is $115. Our Generation and My Life cost around the same, which is $25, $20 to $30. With Our Generation, it's depending on if you get a specialty doll where they come with more accessories and maybe an extra outfit, that will be the $30, and same for My Life, but that's with the Hello Kitty dolls that they sell. And now time for the dolls themselves, and we are going to go on to something you do notice just looking at the dolls, which are their heads and face molds. Our Generation tend to have a sharper jawline and chin than AG and My Life. AG dolls do have dolls that have their chin showing more, but they tend to have rounder faces than the Our Generation dolls. My Lives also have a rounder face than both American Girl and Our Generation, of course, but their chins do show more than most of American Girl dolls. But My Life and American Girls do have rounder cheeks than Our Generation dolls. Also, My Life dolls have a bigger head, obviously, than the rest of the brands. American Girl has the smaller head, and Our Generation has the thinner head, I guess you can say. It's not as wide, but My Life does have the wider head. Now time for eyes and eyelashes and eyebrows, because that is also something that is very noticeable. My Life's eyes are way bigger than both Our Generation and American Girl. American Girls do have the smaller eyes, while Our Generation is in the middle. Not because she's literally in the middle, but you know. Our Generation dolls do tend to have more almond-shaped eyes, while American Girl and My Life do tend to have rounder shaped circle, basically. Everyone knows American Girl's eyelashes are together, while Our Generation and My Life eyelashes are spread apart a bit. My Life eyebrows tend to be more shaded and thinner and longer than both American Girl and Our Generation. Even though you can't see Melody's eyebrows right now, they do tend to be the smaller of each of the brands. And then, of course, the lips. Our Generation actually has the bigger lips than American Girl and My Life. And both My Life and Our Generation are closed, while normally American Girl's teeth are showing unless you have the Kaya mold. And before getting on to the bodies, we are going to talk about their hair. American Girl dolls obviously have a wig on, while Our Generation and My Life both have rooted hair. But I will say Our Generation tends to have more options for textured hair than both other brands. And now going on to the limbs. Nothing is in common, really. The only things that are in common are My Life and American Girl with having their arms stick out, then Our Generation's theirs curving in. American Girl and My Life do have the same sticking hands out, while Our Generation's curve in, and so do their hands. American Girl only has 3 spaces in between their fingers, while My Life has none, and Our Generation has spaces between all of their fingers. My Life dolls' hands are in the shape of a C, Our Generations are in the shape of a U, and so are American Girls, just more of an open U than Our Generations. Articulation goes the same for really all the dolls, except Our Generation is more limited because American Girl and My Life can stretch their arms out to the side. American Girl can do it a little bit more than My Life's, but Our Generations cannot do that. And these are just some fun facts I noticed about having the dolls. Our Generations technically can bend on the arms, and My Life's can bend on the legs. I choose not to do that because I don't want to have a permanent crease in my dolls. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but My Life dolls are taller than both American Girl and Our Generation. My lovely doll here, Janet, is taller than both dolls, which I thought was really funny. Also, with their feet, I forgot to mention, American Girl and Our Generation, both feet can spread, while My Life dolls' feet naturally come together, which makes them harder for them to stand up. That's why she has a water bottle behind her. The next thing I do want to do is show off the boy dolls, because each line has them and they are different from each other, and it's really funny, especially with Our Generation. And then after the boy dolls, I do want to show off the Asian mode and the Claudia mode and McKenna mode from American Girl. Bring up a topic I see brought up a lot in the AGIG community. I accidentally shifted my camera. I'm so sad. My shot. These are each boy from each of the brands. Of course, Ace over there getting so much light is American Girl. Malik in the middle is Our Generation, and Leo on the side is My Life. Now, comparing the boy dolls to the girl dolls, American Girls follows very closely to how American Girls work, and so do My Life. And Our Generation, on the other hand, decided to do something incredibly different. We're just gonna take some lighting off of Ace. There we go. So comparing all the boy dolls to each other, the limbs work exactly the same as their girl counterpart, but it's mostly in the faces, which they are different. American Girls boys tend to have a chubbier face to them, a rounder face compared to the My Life and Our Generation boy dolls, and their eyebrows are thicker. While the My Life boy dolls' heads are wider, their chin is showing more, and their nose are a lot wider, and their eyes are almond shaped instead of round. Now, our boy Malik here, showing off for Our Generation, is completely different from the girls in Our Generation. His head is smaller, his eyes are smaller, his nose is smaller. Everything about his facial features are smaller than the girls. And then a little fun fact still, My Lives are still taller than both Our Generation and American Girl. Even though Malik looks taller than Leo, it's just his hair. And also, another fact about My Life boy dolls, they cannot blink. I do not know why they are unable to blink. I don't know why they made them like that, but they are unable to blink. And also, their lips are different. Leo over here and another one of my boy dolls have more detail on their lips than both American Girl and Our Generation. And this is just a fun fact about Malik. His blush shows more than any of my boy dolls, which I think is cool. So now, just to do a comparison between the girl dolls, I will show you with Ace and Melody, Rebecca and Malik, and Janet and Leo. So this is Melody and Ace together. This is Leo and Janet. And the reason why I didn't say much about Ace and Melody, because they still follow kind of the same principles. While obviously Leo's head is bigger, Janet's head is rounder, his eyes are bigger, and his eyebrows are thicker. His nose is bigger, while her cheeks are bigger, and his lips are bigger, and her nose is smaller. And here is Malik and Rebecca, and you can see the difference in the head size, the eye size, the nose size, even the lip size. It's kind of funny, but it really does show how different they are. Now, going on from the boy dolls to other molds they have, I will be getting some Asian dolls that I have, and then I will be doing some other molds just for funsies from each brand. So these are 3 of my dolls from each brand: Ivy, Nastasia, and Ray. I just also wanted to show how they do the Asian molds differently because I think it's pretty interesting. Of course, their eyes are different and the eyebrow thing is still the same. My Life and American Girl actually do something similar with their eyes and adding something at the corner, which I think is pretty cool. They have that in common. And then on the topic of molds in general, American Girl and Our Generation have the most at 13, while My Life sadly only has like 3 to 4 to 5. Most of American Girl and Our Generation dolls look different, while My Life's tend to have the same face syndrome. That's why most of mine's are customs unless they are supposed to be twins. And speaking of molds, I do want to show off more of the molds that every brand has. Of course, I don't have every single one from Our Generation and American Girl because there's 13 and I don't have all 13 because I'm a bad collector. But I do want to show off the Corinne mold, the Claudia mold, and the McKenna mold, and I do want to show off the Hello Kitty mold. That's what I'm dubbing it for My Life. So this is my doll, Tanya. She is the Hello Kitty baker, and as you can see, her lips are thicker, her eyes are more almond shaped than the normal My Life dolls, and her nose is bigger. Her head is still as big as the other My Life dolls, but it isn't more round as theirs. The reason why I'm calling this the Hello Kitty mold is because she's associated with the Hello Kitty collab. And then of course we have McKenna and Claudia. The reason why I picked these 2 dolls out because I see a problem and it needs to stop. As someone who has all 3 brands, I employ people to please stop doing this every time American Girl comes out with a new mold, which is please stop saying they look like My Life as dolls. Please, I beg of you, stop. To say that these 2 face molds look like the My Life face mold is just frankly wrong and annoying. I saw it when the Naya came out, I saw it when Corinne came out, I saw it when Joss came out, I saw it with these 2 that came out. It happens frequently every time when American Girl releases a new mold. Just going over the similarities that these 2 molds do have to My Life dolls, it's just the eyes and the eyebrows, but other than that it's not really the same. And then also just the eyelashes, but other than that it's not really the same, and I wish people would please stop doing that. Some people say it makes the doll look cheap, some people say it makes the doll look not as expensive, which is not true because American Girl makes unique face molds and My Life dolls continuously still have the same face molds other than the boy dolls, the Asian dolls, and the Hello Kitty dolls. And just to show the difference between the dolls, here is Janet and here is Claudia. Claudia's eyebrows are longer and thicker, yet still softer than Janet's. Janet's eyes are still bigger than Claudia's. Even the painted on eyelashes are different. Janet's face is still more rounder, and actually Claudia's head is bigger than Janet's. The noses are different, the cheek sizes are different, and the lips are different. So I implore you, please stop saying that every time when American Girl comes out with a new mold it looks like a My Life doll, because they do not. And then this is a McKenna with Janet. As you can see, McKenna's head is bigger. Her eyes are actually wider. Her eyebrows are thicker, but still faded, unlike Janet's. The nose is smaller on Janet, and her lips are smaller, and her cheeks are fuller. Please stop saying it. I just sit there and I stare when someone says it, because I'm just like, huh? And just to even show one more mold off, we have the Nenea mold. Like the other dolls before Nenea, Janet's head is bigger, her eyebrows are thinner, yet they are more visible and more shaded in. Her eyes are wider, and the only things that are really the same is their mouths are similar in size and their noses are somewhat similar in size. But Nenea's face is more sculpted while Janet's is more rounder. So please stop saying that anytime when American Girl puts out a new face mold, it looks like a My Life doll, because it does not. It's nowhere near, really. The only thing they really have similar is the eyes, and that is it. And that is, they're just circular. But American Girl was already doing that. So please, please, please stop saying it. And here is Ray and Corinne, just to show off more of how different they are from each other. And that is the end of the comparison video. I know I didn't touch a lot on diversity within the 3 brands. I want that to be its own separate video, but I know I'm mostly going to be talking about Our Generation and American Girl's diversity. I would say if I would recommend any of these dolls, honestly, I would recommend all 3 brands, if I'm being completely for real. I mostly say just go around your price point. If you are able to afford an American Girl doll, because like I said, some of them are $115 and now some of the historical dolls are $130. I do not know why. While Our Generation and My Life are still $20 to $30. So if you are able to afford an American Girl doll, obviously go ahead and get her. But if you are able to also afford an Our Generation doll or My Life doll and you think one of them is cute, just go ahead and do it. They're all really pretty dolls. So also, this is my doll Rose. She's Our Generation and she's really pretty. She has my hair texture and it makes me happy. But that's the end of the video. I hope you guys like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, all the YouTube stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Tell me what you think in the comments. Add anything I missed, because I know I didn't talk about a lot of things. So, bro, just look at all the dolls. They're all just there. Whoa, wait, him, who's that? I don't know. Oh, just piled up. I think it's so funny, honestly.